I really, really, really hate making these videos, but I feel that they're necessary, not necessarily because I have a large audience that is holding me accountable, but I'd rather foster those skills now than have to, like, make up for them later. As you can probably understand, this is another one of my videos where it's me in front of the camera, where I have horrible lighting and my closet thing that's usually there. I covered it up with my big shawl. It keeps falling because it's really warm. Yeah, it's another part of the reason I don't like these videos, because I know that they're super low quality, but hopefully that will change soon. I'm getting a camera. Maybe yes, I don't know. We'll see. Anyway, I guess I feel people are owed an apology again for not doing stuff, like just not posting videos, because I just haven't been, despite well, you should learn by now that my promises, I can't always follow through on them, is the reality. So like last time when I was last term in my video, I explained that I was so busy last term, which I was because I had school and other things I'd committed to. And this, the excuse is different. It still feels like an excuse, even though I know it's not, because I've made it very clear that this channel is just for fun. It's totally a hobby at this point, and that it's on the bottom of the priority list. But the circumstances are a bit different this time. I made that video literally days before basically my personal life went to shit in a lot of ways that were completely unexpected. And that meant that I did do the week of streaming that I had said I would do, because I had that week off and I needed that really badly to distract me from all the crap that was going on. And I'm trying not to tear up. That is really hard. I didn't expect to get emotional. I practiced this beforehand. Ugh. Anyway, yeah, literally days after I posted the video, it like a bomb was dropped on me, and it has meant that my mental health really has suffered. More so when it happened. Now I'm in a slightly better place, which is part of the reason that I feel like I can do this video and want to get back into the swing of things a little bit, because I always feel like, shut up phone, always this, like, when I don't do stuff, I'm the one who feels the most, like, I feel so guilty, because I have all these ideas and make plans and stuff, and then I don't follow through, and I feel like that's stupid. But the reality is, like I said, this is just on the bottom of a long list of other priorities that have to come first. And plus, it doesn't help that I have like 50 gajillion different ideas of things that I want to do. So it just meant that I was so blech and just not in a great place. I'm much better now, but you know, it's meant that I've gone home every weekend for the past 2 months instead of being here, and I can't really, like, that was when I would maybe have some more leeway with streaming, but it just, like, and yeah, it's the problem of, which is going to be a problem in the new year too, is that my parents don't have unlimited internet, so I'm very limited when I'm at home. Plus, I don't have all my setup, like I don't have my second monitor or like any of my cords or other, I don't bring everything with me. I just kind of throw my laptop, toiletries, and some clothing into my backpack, and off I go. Yeah, and so it's meant I've been going home every weekend, which is the time when it would really be the most conducive to doing streaming, which is really what I wanted to do over the summer while I had the unlimited internet while I lived here. And I'm limited because during the week my roommate works nights. I think I explained this. He is working nights. So when I'm awake, he's asleep, basically. And so it would feel really rude to me to, like, for instance, he's gone for the weekend right now because it's the long weekend, not to, like, date this video particularly. You know, he's gone for the long weekend, so, wouldn't have been perfect except for it's, like, Canada Day weekend, and I'm kind of actually want to hang out with my family. So yeah, and it's just meant I've been, you know, because of work, because I've been on a work term this term, it's been difficult because I would come home all the time after work and I just feel so drained and exhausted, and it's that whole thing of, like, there's this thing gnawing at the back of my mind, like, and it makes everything way more stressful, and it makes me way more exhausted at the end of the day, and I just didn't feel like doing it. So I hope that's maybe about to change again. It's so difficult with my roommate and his schedule because, again, I feel it'd be super rude if I'm, like, talking really loudly and recording my video, and he's trying to sleep. So stuff, maybe I can do some shorter stuff later at night. I know I've been staying up till midnight, even though bedtime is supposed to be 10 o'clock. It just hasn't stopped me from staying up till midnight. Which is bad when you have to get up at 7:30. Yeah. Ugh. Anyway, I want to move forward with it. Like I said, I really hate these videos because I feel like I just make excuses, even though I know they're not excuses. They're, like, legitimate things that, like, yeah, it's just the bottom of the priority list right now because it has to be. Because I can't, if I don't take the time to, like, relax and rejuvenate myself and have that, like, alone time to recuperate from social activities and stuff, like, just literally just watching YouTube videos. That's what I do. My TV. I find that my mental health, it can suffer if I'm overly busy and I feel like I have no time to recharge. Yay, introverts. So, yeah, and I guess this is completely unscripted, so I'm, like, just rambling. But I'm hoping that can change now, and I want that to change because it feels bad. It feels bad when I know that this is there and that I actually have things I could be posting right now. I just haven't edited them. You know, I wanna get back on it. I wanna get back on it. And I think that's gonna happen more in the fall than the rest of the summer. Like I said, I might try and do some later night streams since I've been staying up anyway. That would be fun. Just, like, 1 or 2 hours. Like, I'm talking really short. But maybe more frequent. I haven't thought about it that much. It's kind of an idea that just came to me while I was rambling. This doesn't mean I've been totally divorced from games either. Like, I've actually been playing a lot of games that are, like, not good for recording and, like, stuff. Like, not good, quote unquote. Like, I've logged some more hours into Skyrim. Warframe has been the new obsession with Acting Relic, and he got me right back into that very recently. That's been really fun, because when I'm not recording, it is slightly more relaxing because I'm not thinking about, I gotta be talking or whatever. really fun Canadian game. Woot woot for Canada Day. You know, they're actually, their offices for Warframe, the developers, are, like, it's not too far from where I live. And by that I mean it's, like, you know, within an hour, but, like, ew, just so cool. Good game. So I haven't been totally not gaming, it's just that I haven't been doing anything with the YouTube channel. So the fall, because I've already been talking for 10 minutes about something that probably could have taken 5 minutes to talk about, I think it's kind of the same. I'm not sure, I don't remember how much I talked about it. I didn't actually look from the video, I just came home from work early because it's the long weekend and was like, I'm going to record this video today because I've been procrastinating and I meant to do it at the beginning of June. As for the fall, Saturdays, I've decided that while I'm living at home, my Saturdays are devoted to either, mostly, to recording and to editing and to getting, like, 2 or 3 videos ready for the week, if not more. We're gonna aim for at least 1 video a week. I'm gonna, like, you know, we'll start small, because it's just to get in the habit, because if I really make that my day to do that thing, it will be a lot more conducive to me actually helping the channel to succeed and grow, because I still want to make it to 100 subscribers. I'm certainly not giving up before then. No way, I made that promise to myself. It also might be a streaming day. It really, really depends, because, like I said, my parents don't have unlimited internet. I wish they would just get it, but I might have to make a deal where I arrange to either pay for them to have, like, pay the difference for them to have unlimited, or, which is, depending on how much it's priced, is the, like, ideal, because then it's like Saturday mornings I record, Saturday afternoons, you know, like, or, you know, something like Saturday afternoon I record and edit all afternoon, and I have dinner, and then I do a stream into the night for no set amount of time, just as long as I want to go, or there's the alternate thing of, if I do get unlimited, maybe I will record some stuff in the morning, stream afternoon and a little bit into the evening, like have a break from my meal, and then again in the evening for a shorter period of time in the evening, because the concern is that it will be loud at night, and my parents go to bed, at least my mom goes to bed kind of early, and so does my brother, so but I do that, and then I do editing on the Sunday. You know, I'm kind of looking at a few models, but I want to at least devote Saturday to doing stuff for the channel, and only that. Which is going to be hard. But I think it's necessary. So that's kind of the model if that's unlimited internet, if that's what I do. The other option is I only stream about once a month for the next year, so that's 12 streams. Maybe twice, depending. We'll have to see. Like, there'll be a kind of trial period if this is the one I go with. And I pay, if I go over, I pay whatever the extra is for going over. So that's kind of the plan. And what I really want to do and continue to work on is doing small, really achievable goals, because I think that's been my biggest weakness with this channel, is that I don't always... I'm pretty ambitious about the goals I set, and so I want to set myself goals that are more reasonable, that are like ones that I know that I can stick to, and I'm very confident that at least Saturday or Sunday I can commit one day on the weekend, every weekend, or unless there's events going on. I'm very confident that that is something that I can do, and it's something I'd like to do. Another goal I thought could be interesting. I think we'll see how it goes. Something else I thought about was starting, I don't know, I guess September 1st. Whenever I start regularly recording again, would be to try to complete 100 games in that year, the 365 days. So that would be interesting. I don't know if it's possible. It's one of those things where I'm like, I'm not sure if this is a totally reasonable goal. It depends on the kind of games I'm playing. Right now, I really want to prioritize a lot of the old Flash games that I played. I want to play those because that was like half the reason I started the channel. I really want to play those, finish them, and a lot of them are really short. So I've made a little action plan thing for this, where it's a huge list of games, either on Congregate, Game Jolt, itch.io, stuff from game jams or just around the internet that I found. I have 201 of them. 201 number points, which I lumped a bunch of games together, so this is over 200 on the list. And I knew I had a massive list. But I think that a lot of those are reasonable. Or if it's not finish 100 games, it's to play 100 games within the year. Not necessarily complete them. Because I think that makes that a little more reasonable. It's like, oh, you are playing this game and it's taking you forever and you're not going to finish. So yeah, I guess the point of it is to record my gameplay experience with these smaller games to get them out of the way, quote unquote, so that I can play some longer games. And this would include both pre-recorded stuff and streamed stuff, so yeah, that's sort of what I'm looking at. I'd say things are still uncertain as of yet for the next couple months for July and August. I know I'll be moving back home right around the end of August. I finished my work term on the 25th of August. So I'll be home then, is my goal. And then I'll have a vacation, our family vacation. So yeah, I really won't be back till September. Yeah, and so I'm hoping it goes well. I'm hoping some of the other things that I want to do aren't going to impede too much on this, because there are some other things I would like to do also, in addition, besides this and my embroidered balls, the tamari. You can throw a picture up, Lily. That would be cool, so that people know what you're talking about and they're not just like... I'd like to... like I said, I got a camera, so I'd like to do some maybe photography stuff, because it's actually something I really enjoy, and it would get me outside every once in a while. And maybe then some writing that would accompany that. And so a lot of what that is stuff that I would do then during the week, besides schoolwork and projects and all the barf stuff. So I'd reserve that for the week or for the other day of the weekend, my whichever day of the weekend I don't, likely the Sunday, and to do some stuff around that. And I think I'm gonna try and get like myself a planner, even though I hate planners, and actually like book things out, like blocks of time, at the beginning of next term, to really like solidify that as a thing that I'm going to do for myself. Sorry, I'm getting really emotional again. For myself, over this next year, once the year starts in September, because I think it would be good for me, and I think that it will be good for the channel, and for the other hobbies I have, and for school, and for like professional development sort of stuff. I think it would be good to have a large repertoire of things. And now it's been 20 minutes, and I should script these. Anyway, it's uncertain, but I think I have some plans in place, so you'll be seeing me, this weekend I'm gonna do some editing, and hopefully get some stuff scheduled to go up, here, especially the rest of Hyper Light Drifter, because if I stream, it's the other thing that's been holding me back. I just haven't been editing. If I stream, I want to do Hyper Light Drifter, but I don't want to do that until I've released a lot of the footage that I already have of it, because, I actually beat a boss and, like, some things. So I think I'm going to divide those into, like, 2 or hour-long chunks. Yeah. Thank you so much for watching and listening and dealing with all of my, broken promises and all of my shenanigans and stuff. It really means a lot to me, and yeah, I'll see y'all later.